Welcome to the podcast. Today we're diving deep into Leonardo DiCaprio's recent reputation roller coaster. He's been the golden boy of Hollywood, but now it seems his past antics and current controversies are shifting the tide.
Absolutely, there's a lot to unpack with him, especially considering his early career was like a meteoric rise, right?
Yeah, exactly. DiCaprio, once the Prince of Hollywood, built an empire with roles like in The Revenant and his undeniable acting chops, but now his off-screen controversies have really captured attention.
Right, like the incident at Jeff Bezos' wedding, where he tried to hide his identity, which, well, left many feeling like he was dodging accountability.
Exactly. It's like his actions, from bailing behind a baseball cap to his infamous attitude with fans, are building a narrative of hypocrisy. People point to how his public image as an environmental warrior now clashes with his luxurious lifestyle, jet skis and private flights and all that.
And speaking of contrasting images, think about his dating history. The whole meme about him only dating women under 25 has really become a part of his controversial persona.
Oh man, for sure. It's like his charm was once his signature, but now it's almost a punchline. The Reddit charts, the jokes on social media, they're all highlighting this peculiar rule of his. And even now, his current relationship with someone over his usual limit, Vittoria Ceretti, is sparking new debates.
Right. And that ties into a deeper discussion about how celebrity behavior gets magnified. People aren't just critiquing his film choices, but his personal habits too.
Exactly. And let's not ignore his early days with that infamous punny posse in New York. Those late 90s party stories in Manhattan are like a time capsule. Humorous to some, but inappropriate by today's standards. It shows a pattern of behavior that, doesn't quite belong on the hero pedestal he once enjoyed.
Yeah, there's definitely a sentiment that the star's old antics are now coming back to haunt him. But don't you think some of these controversies might be exaggerated by media narratives?
That's a fair critique, but you gotta admit, the specifics are striking. I mean, the autograph incident, for example, where he reportedly told someone, I don't sign autographs unless I get paid. It's not every day you hear that from someone as revered as him. It paints a picture of a man who's really distanced himself from his fan base.
True, and then there's the environmental hypocrisy. He's celebrated for his advocacy, yet his lifestyle, the yacht trips with Bezos and lucrative private jets, seems to undercut that message.
Right, it's like, his actions have created this contrast where his environmental credentials are questioned. People are thinking, how can the champion of nature be so counterintuitive with his lifestyle? That, to me, is one of the major factors contributing to his soured reputation.
And then there's his association with figures like Diddy, mentioned in some of those shady accounts involving poker games and infamous parties. It almost feels like every corner of his life has become fuel for public controversy.
Absolutely. Every little detail, from film choices to personal life shenanigans, is now amplified. It's a complex interplay between legacy, personal behavior, and shifting cultural norms.
Yeah.
He had built such an indelible image early on, and now these incidents are challenging that narrative.
Definitely. It's fascinating how public perception can flip so dramatically. It really makes you wonder about the cost of fame and how even the brightest stars can stumble when personal missteps compound over time.
Right, and in this case, it seems like DiCaprio's missteps, both from his wild early days and more recent questionable choices, are redefining his legacy. Whether he can turn it around remains to be seen, but for now, it's clear his behavior has left an indelible mark on both his career and public image.
It's a stark reminder that no matter how talented you are, personal choices have long-lasting consequences.
Exactly, and that brings us to the end of our discussion. Thanks for engaging in this deep dive into one of Hollywood's most talked about figures.
Thanks for the insights. Always a pleasure.